I went into the woods to get deliberately muddy, as Thoreau might have written. Welcome to Going to Ground on Ash Wednesday, and a very soggy walk through the West Woods, a good place to be on a day when we remember our earthiness. Remember, you are dust, and to dust you shall return. That is the refrain that is given at the services for Ash Wednesday, when typically those who come forward in church are signed with the sign of the cross in ashes formed from the burnt remains of last year's palm crosses. It's a tradition that I have practiced for many years and miss burning the old palm crosses in my fireplace this year. So I've come out to a muddy place instead. It's about 5 o'clock and it's beginning to get dark. And I've been looking for the standing stone that I mentioned to you yesterday, which I've tried to work out on my OS map as being around about here, and apparently it's hidden in a clump of holly. Well, as you can see, there is holly for about about 500 square yards around here. So it would be like looking for the proverbial needle in the metaphorical haystack. And I think I'm going to give up the search for now. But here we are at the beginning of a season when we remember our creatureliness. And in order to make a bid on life in the midst of death, we're called to turn away from those things which aren't good for us. So typically Christians and those who observe Lent fast from some things, and they might take up other things that are good for them. So that's my encouragement to you and to me, to turn away from some things which are not doing you any good at all, and to turn towards things that are going to give you life over the next 6 weeks. What might those be, I wonder? Look down at the floor, at the ground. Let's go to ground. There, my friends, are the green spears of bluebells beginning to sprout through the cold earth. And by Easter, at the end of Lent, they will begin to transform this woodland with fragrance and colour. In the midst of life, we are in death, but also in the midst of death, we are in life. So God bless you in this Lenten journey. And I am going to, lacking ashes, put my thumb in this earth of the West Woods and make the cross on my forehead as a sign of life. God bless you. God be with you as you go to ground.